world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name. You wanna go where people know people are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Good morning, everyone. Today is June the 9th, 2021. This is StockCast, your pre-market show. My name is James Mason. With me is Todd Derby. Todd, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well, James. Thank you. How are you doing?
I am doing well. All right, let's see what we have going on. So currently the Dow futures are up 2 points. S&P is up 6.5 points. And we're probably going to be choppy today. So good morning to everyone in the comments.
Ryan Miller's got the best comment so far of the day.
Let's see, what do you say? That is funny.
He's going to call his friends on his BlackBerry, go to Wendy's for lunch, hit the AMC movie theaters this afternoon, and then stop by GameStop, pick up a video game.
Man, talk about taking it back to early 2000s. Man, good times. Not really, but whatever. All right. Man, my TOS charts are screwing up this morning.
It might have something to do with that purple lighting you got going on.
It's blue. I like it, Todd, and I don't care what you like, because
I didn't say I didn't like it.
You know what, everybody? Todd's being negative today, so let's just go ahead and we'll do that right there. You know, this is the James Mason show now, and all right. So some people are still trying to get in right now to the live stream. Hurry up. I'm the only one who can be late here. I'm the only one who can be late to my show. Okay? You guys can't be late. Because if you guys are late, then there's no show. What you doing, Todd?
Looking at mail call text messages.
Yeah, that's a lie because they come to me. All right, let's go ahead and get into the mail call segment. So, had a text message come in. It is ticker ET, and the question was, ET is pushing 52-week high. Energy sector is hot. What do I see at these levels. So let me pull it up on the charts for y'all. All right, so last update for ticker ET short interest, 65.3 million shares being short, 2.8% of the float, days of the cover 2.9. And what I hate about this stock is there are 2.7 billion shares outstanding on the market with a float of 2.3 billion.
Wow.
It's a ton of shares. And you can see their market cap is just right under 30 billion. I mean, this thing just has too many shares on the market. Now, we did have this gap down right here, and we're filling this gap. I mean, I do see it potentially, just based off of momentum going up a little bit more. But when I kind of just like look at this and then think about the overall EV market as a whole, this thing just really, I don't know. I don't really see this thing playing a significant role overall within the EV market. And I mean, yeah, while the EV market is hot right now, it's not as hot as what it was a few months back. And that's just kind of how these sectors go. I mean, cannabis is starting to, come back in and be a bigger player again. And EV will do its thing. I mean, it's literally just sector rotations. So I don't know. When I try to think about this one in the future, all of those outstanding shares just don't really sit well with me. There's too much supply onto the market. And when I see something that has an overabundance of supply, unless if it's like Apple, any kind of big tech player, I just don't really see it doing too much or moving too much. But to kind of break this down and answer your question a little bit more, if this thing, let me just do some quick charting. It's off this current level. And let's see right here. I do actually think that this thing is going to pull back. Just kind of looking at the daily RSI at this point, and probably pull back, come back down here to this 980 level. But if we can manage to hold up above its current price right here, I have a hard time seeing it actually take place just because it's so overextended. But if we could hold up here, we might test this 1230 range. But other than that, I don't really see it moving too much. I don't know. Overall, I just don't really like this setup. But this is ticker EV. So we had another one that came in, and it was ticker OLO. All right, so when I was looking up this ticker OLO, the data for it is next to non-existent. Pretty much the only thing I can find on this is the outstanding shares are 18 million. That's pretty much all the information I have. And then, the news, the filings, and just petty stuff. But so from a fundamental standpoint, I can't really break it down there. But what I am going to do is just look at it from a technical standpoint. And since we don't actually have that many candlesticks to go off of overall, The only ranges I have are right here. What I'll be looking for is, one, I do see this as just being completely overextended. And for what little data we do have with the RSI and the MACD, it is overextended. So I kind of see it getting rejected here around its highs of yesterday at 44.62, and I'm looking for it to pull back and break below this $42 range. Probably come back down here and test 40, maybe come back down to this 9 EMA on a daily chart and test it. If we would break below that 9 EMA, which, I mean, I wish we had enough data to have a 200 up here, but we obviously don't. But if we would pull below that 9 EMA, what tends to happen is when you have these first sets of like bullish runs, for example, they'll pull back, they'll test the 9 EMA, or maybe even break below it a little bit, then they'll bounce and come back up. And a lot of times they'll kind of test their highs once more. And then that second time they'll pull back and break below that 9 EMA. That's actually when they sell off. So for that bearish setup, I can somewhat see it breaking below 42. But there's not really, I don't really see this having that much potential to the downside without taking on a lot of risk. And just my personal opinion, if I was going to trade this.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to ask you, I don't even think this would be on my trading list because of the lack of data. So we're really guessing more than using, besides the limited technical analysis that we have.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't trade this in either direction. It would be non-tradable for me. But that is ticker OLO. But there is one that I want to talk about today, and that is
CLVS.
CLVS. And this one was a weekly email alert with the trigger point of 575. And just like how I tweeted out to everyone yesterday who are TTBB subscribers, this falls under the category of all my alerts erasing out of TradingView. And I missed this one as well. So yesterday I missed CL. Well, actually 2 days ago it started. I missed CLOV for its breakout. And I didn't realize it until yesterday when I was like, man, I know I had at least 3 alerts set for that. Like I didn't get any notifications. And when I went in and looked, all my alerts were completely gone for it. So I started looking at all my other tickers and pretty much everything was gone. So I've been trying to add in alerts again, and this is one of them that the alert erased as well. And well, it kind of sucks to say you were right, but you missed it. So anyways, this thing, it had a nice breakout above 575, hit a pre-market high of around 776, and it's looking like it's going to probably hang out right here, pull back. If you're in this and have profits, me personally, I would take profits. I'm not going to lie. I know my target zone was 9 to 14.25, but let's look at this on the daily chart. We lost that momentum pre-market, and that's why I would sell this. So here we are. We're literally right up to this resistance. I mean, when it's bogged down at a resistance, you know it's pulling back. So on this daily chart, I mean, we gapped up that much. That's significant. And this thing will probably, actually, I can tell you right now, this thing is going to be a short candidate today for a lot of the bears. That gap up is too significant on the daily chart since it's already lost its momentum. And yeah, if I was in it, which I should have been in it, but didn't get the alert, I would go ahead and take profits. So that is ticker CLVS. What else we got going on?
Someone was asking about WPG, SOFI, and CLOV as a bundle. That are they done, or can they continue to run?
Hold on a second. Hold on, I got to throw this comment up. Sterling, my man. I love this comment. This is funny. At James, is that the official Head Cheese mood lighting? Yes, it is. This is and anytime when I'm sitting in my office and this blue light comes on, that's my signal to know go all in and short AMC. And that's what we do. We'll go in and as all the hedge fund managers, and we'll just beat down AMC and just destroy all the AMC holders' shares. We want to laugh at them. Like, haha, their average price is $50-some, $60-some. Haha, guys, we just took this down to 30. Look at them. They're going to cover. They're going to sell their shares right here, whatever. And they'll take a big loss. And we'll cover. And let's run this back up. We'll get them chasing again. That's what we do. And that light lets me know. Someone's going to believe that. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. What was the question about WPG?
Just asking if does it have any life left? Is it done?
I don't think it does. I mean, it's done. I mean, it's done made its move from when it was originally called out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, wasn't this Ryan Stahl that called this one out?
Maybe.
I was thinking it was Ryan Stahl.
I think it was like sometime last week. It was a big mover.
Yeah, I do remember Ryan Stahl calling this out though, but I'm thinking it was him calling it out overall. I don't know. Maybe Ryan Stahl called it out, and Johnny was like, "Hey, that's my alert." I'm just kidding, and Johnny took it from him.
Maybe. So I heard Johnny gets his alerts from Ryan.
Oh, it's kind of smart. Like, you don't have to do the work, the research. You get someone and they put out a good alert. And you're like, oh, you know what? I like that. And so you put it out, but you block them from all the messages so they can't see it.
Right.
It makes sense. But nah, WPG, I just don't really see it doing too much. I mean, I think it's probably going to get rejected around this 200 EMA, pull back, and then later on its second attempt, break above that 200 EMA and make that push. But that's just what I see just quickly looking at it. Let's see. Let's run through the comments really quick.
Take a look at ticker OEG. Oscar Echo George.
What about it?
Wondering if it's a short candidate today.
Actually, I was just looking at daily chart. I didn't see this gap up. Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. All right, so last update on its short interest, almost 1.3 million shares being short, 3.3% of the float. Outstanding shares, 46.5 million. The float, 38.2. And they were awarded some, let's see. Looks like they were awarded a contract for $64 million.
Yeah. To build a solar farm in Arkansas.
Honestly, I think it's going to be a short candidate.
That's what I was thinking.
Looks like crap on the daily chart for it to gap up. Yeah, I think it'd be a short candidate. Now, I don't think there's going to be much profit to pull out of it, but I mean, if you're slinging 2,000 shares in it, make a few $100.
Yeah.
But man, I don't know. I'm actually not even feeling the vibe of this show today. I kind of feel like it sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Just not.
Well, I don't think it's the show. I think it's.
I think it's Todd. Everybody, I think it's Todd. I think it's Todd. Everybody, put a number 1 in the comments if you think it's Todd. Put a number 2 in the comments if you think it's Todd. Todd's not bringing any energy today.
You know what it is? They're gonna think you just said, if you think Todd's number 1, put a 1, and all these ones are gonna start popping up. So
Todd's not bringing any energy now. He's using stuff. Todd's gonna see it and be like, oh well, you know what? I'm just gonna say that they're saying I'm number 1. Number 1 negative Nancy.
Oh, mama. The lighting. It's right, yes, John. It's like I'm waiting for like some special music to pop up here.
I mean, I'll play the Cheers theme like song again.
You gonna play it until you get a letter?
Yeah, it'll probably be a couple days before I get that copyright notification.
Oh, I never heard of Cheers. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I thought this was a church song.
Yeah. I'm not in my 40s. Never heard of them.
Yeah. Oh, man. And other than that, man, like, what are you guys looking at? Like, pre-market kind of sucks. Actually, it's been sucking. Oh, Andrew Hernandez. I'm all about some A-bio for real. I just haven't. I want POAI to pop off before I actually jump in there. Oh man, Rebecca, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Wow, Rebecca, nice job.
Somebody's trying to be the teacher's pet.
Wow,
man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, appreciate that a lot. It's definitely a lot more than what Johnny tips us.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Dude, like,
Johnny posts like these games, like you're like, yeah, really good day at the office, made $12,000, and he gives us a $5 tip.
Yeah, take these pennies.
Yeah,
it's like he'll round down on his earnings. Here, take these.
Printing paychecks, $18 million. Hey guys, can I give you a $5 tip?
Yeah, exactly. He's that guy that goes to the restaurant, has $100 meal and tips $1.
He showed us his plans for his new 6,000 square foot house he's building and that new boat. And we get he's printing paychecks every Monday and Tuesday, but we're getting a $5 tip.
Little do we know that Johnny's actually tipping us from the company account. So it's just cycling over and over and over. We're just talking mad trash about Johnny because he's not on here right now. He'll never know. He will never know, guys.
Right. Becca, I just want you to answer my question since you're already up on the poll and all.
What was that?
I'm not sure what question she wants answered.
You know what? Becca, you just tipped us $20. You can ask whatever you want. Ask us whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm looking through the comments. Oh, Space, SPCE, has risen $5 a share in the last couple of days. Looks like Richard Branson is going to try to beat Bezos into space based on the news I'm reading. How does it look?
Honest. Bezos is going to get killed when he takes off in his little Blue Origin aircraft. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to take a YOLO, a Bezos YOLO put, just in case if it blows up. I know that sounds very diabolic, but it is what it is. Okay, so I am actually a Virgin Galactic groupie, and I just love it. Love it all around. I love everything about the company. I love what I speculate in my mind is going to do over the next 5 years. I personally feel like it's going to be equivalent to the next Tesla. Obviously, we'll have to get into more so space exploration, but Virgin Galactic isn't just about space. They are a tech company, and the stuff that they create to actually use on their aircraft, that technology is going to kind of flow into other applications, whether it's within their company or they sell it off or license it out outside of Virgin Galactic. So we have experienced this nice little push up right here, but I kind of do expect it to start getting some resistance in this range and maybe pull back just a bit. If it does pull back, I'd like to see it pull back and consolidate above this $31 range. I'll be okay with that. And based off this chart setup, I, speculate, like looking into the future, into my crystal ball here, based off of just in general how stocks kind of flow, unless if there's taking out of context, like any kind of macro events. And just looking at the charts, how these usually flow is, after a nice push up, it will pull back, consolidate for a moment, bounce, and then the second run is when it actually really runs. So that's what I'm looking forward to here. And obviously, if we break these all-time highs, we'll create new all-time highs. If you guys didn't know. Just kidding. I'm telling you can learn so much from our show.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for this to kind of pull back slightly. If it would come back and consolidate, I want to see it stay above 31, bounce, and then that second run is usually when it really runs. So that is what I'm looking forward to here with SPCE Virgin Galactic. So Rebecca, that's actually a good ticker to look over. Okay, honestly, I don't even see it in the comments. What I've actually noticed, when I go back and look at the comments later, is it's like YouTube, the members watching, they'll write the comment, but it won't post on our end. It's kind of odd.
Well, YouTube's AI filter automatically filters certain comments, so we're more efficient.
If that's what they want to call it.
Look, but she just hit you for another $9.99. You've become our number one fan.
You know what? You just tipped us $30, and that actually puts you into the premium. I wish I had a soundboard. I'd make some. Imagine when I say this right now that it's like some cool sound, but that just puts you into the premium, and this is where the sound happens. The premium membership slot, and that is you get autograph Chippendale pictures of me and Todd from when we was in Vegas last time.
Done.
All right.
Not a whole lot else going on, boss.
Yeah, the show sucks today.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't use that word.
It's because
how can it suck? We have our biggest tips ever.
It's this.
We got our biggest tips ever.
You put into the show today. I feel like it's a black cloud.
Well,
if it's my lighting, I can change my lighting. Like I said, it's my AMC hedge fund lighting. I'm just saying, as a hedge fund manager who's over shorting AMC, it just makes me feel good that I'm making everybody's day, blue. I'm making them feel blue.
Actually, you've made so many millions shorting AMC. I'm just privileged that you still want to do the show here with me. Because I know you'd rather be off spending your millions elsewhere, but you're here. So I'm just so grateful for that.
I do it because I want the AMC traders to continue to see my face, and so they can remind me that I work for Citadel Capital. By the way, did you see the post I made about the dude wanting to fight me?
I did see that. Oh my gosh.
So stupid. So stupid because everybody knows I'd beat him up. I'm like, yeah. So stupid. Like what, honestly, all jokes aside, like what adult jumps into someone's DM because their Facebook post didn't get approved? And actually, the reason why it didn't get approved is from the Facebook admin assist bot coming in and doing his thing. When you just drop a spammy link, the dude was just trying to drop a YouTube link, pumping AMC that he had made or whatever. What adult jumps into someone's DMs, like using them something they didn't do, and then telling them to come to their city to fight them? Just silly. Like,
right. And if you want to fight, you go to them. You don't invite them to come to you.
No, exactly.
That's like, I mean, that obviously he's never ever been in a fight. If that's like, hey, you come to my front porch.
Yeah.
All right.
And if I was going to fight somebody, I would actually never tell them or invite them or anything. I would just show up.
Right.
I mean, you don't. It's like telling some, like going to war and like, hey, I'm coming there in 30 days to attack your nation.
Get ready.
Exactly.
All right. Oh.
Okay. Well, we are about 20 minutes from the bell, and we're gonna go ahead and end this show that Todd dampened with his no enthusiasm at all, and yeah. So, guys, you can actually give this video a thumbs down. And I won't take any offense to it because I understand if you give it a thumbs down. Every thumbs down is you guys saying Todd just did not perform today.
Here, what's our big ticker today? We're watching
POAI.
POAI.
POAI every day, baby. Every day.
POAI is to the moon.
Did you really just brandish a weapon on YouTube?
It's a letter opener.
I mean, if this was Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg would be like, "That's a machete."
No, I could brandish a weapon very quickly if you'd like me to, but I won't.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna get off here and we're gonna have a talk about Todd's mood and his enthusiasm that he didn't bring today, and that's why the show was not that great. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. Rebecca, thank you so much, and everyone else, y'all could learn a lot from Rebecca. Just saying. I'm joking. Just messing with y'all. All right, guys. Hey, trade safe. The market kind of sucks today. I mean, the futures are literally still flat, and these are actually for day trades the worst days to trade, unless if you just like hit something spot on. But that's pretty hard. So, best of luck. Keep those position sizes small. If we don't see you tomorrow, we know you didn't keep your position size small, and we'll see you in the next one. So y'all trade safe, take care, and we will catch y'all later.